6 most commonly asked questions about pregnancy test evaporation lines. A common concern for women who take home pregnancy tests is the possibility of an evaporation line. This is a faint line that can appear on the test after the designated time for reading the results has passed. While it's normal for this line to appear, it can be confusing and can even lead to mistaken results. Question 1. What is a pregnancy test evaporation line? An evaporation line is a line that appears on the pregnancy test strip due to the drying of your urine on the strip. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on the result you're hoping for, it's not caused by the presence of HCG, the pregnancy hormone, and therefore does not indicate pregnancy. Question 2. How long does an evaporation line last? Most pregnancy tests instruct the user to read the results within a certain number of minutes after taking the test. This time frame is typically within 5 to 10 minutes after taking the test. If the test is read outside of this time frame, the evaporation line may appear and may cause confusion. Question 3. Does an evaporation line have colour? Most of the time, an evaporation line appears as a colourless streak, almost like an indentation. It is also often thinner than the control line, and on a pink dye pregnancy test it looks like a faded grey colour, while on a blue dye pregnancy test it looks like a lighter shade of blue. Question 4. How common is a pregnancy test evaporation line? An evaporation line is a common occurrence on a pregnancy test, but it doesn't appear every time you test. It's best to read your result within the recommended time on the instructions to avoid any confusion. Question 5. What is the difference between a faint pink line and the evaporation line? Basically, the main difference between a faint pink line and the evaporation line is the colour. A faint positive line is more like a pinkish line, while an evaporation line is almost colourless. Another distinguishing feature between the two involves timing. If the line shows up within 10 minutes, it's most definitely a faint positive line. But if the line shows up much later, then it's evaporation line. Question 6. How can I avoid getting an evaporation line? The best way to avoid confusion from an evaporation line is to read the test within the recommended time frame. It's important to read the instructions carefully and follow them exactly to get the most accurate results.
Hi, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like and please subscribe to our channel so that you will be the first to know as soon as new videos arrive.